So like anything that does pet damage is a buff to like half my skills, or anything that buffs my damage is a buff to the other half of my skills. If it's elemental damage, that's fine. If it's lightning or electricity, it buffs the Wind Devil. If it's fire or physical, it buffs the Mortar. So being really greedy is getting plus damage to me and also plus pet damage, and then we're double dipping. There's another horn. Let's see, cold, lightning, fire, electrocute. This one's worse. That one's way worse than the previous one. Elemental buffs lightning also. Yeah, like I said, Ellie is fine, because that would be the fire and lightning, but not the physical. Buff to just all damage is fine, because that would be everything that I do, but not the pet. Not sure if the fort over there has Yetis in it. I think getting to here is probably about the time where I would, like, go to the menu and reset the area. Yeti horn? %16 health to pets. No fire or Ellie damage. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Hang on. Oh gosh, hang on. Dude, this item. What is it called? The Finger of Gar Dolvar. One-handed scepter. Fire damage, chaos damage, burn damage. Health, energy regen. Hellfire mine and intensifier increased. Oh my gosh. Read the flavor text. The fallen Gar Dolvar had only one thing to say to his executioners. That is fantastic. Oh my god. Hello, Bucket Chat. Sup, Crimson. Okay, my current... Oh, no, my current weapon has +1 to all demo skills, so this won't be an improvement. If it wasn't for that +1 to all skills, it would be a maybe. Okay, yeah, the fort seems to be full of ethereals and peoples. No Yetis. Okay, so do this real quick. This is one of those games where you have to get to endgame to enjoy. No, I'm not endgame. I'm having a blast right now. In my opinion, no, it is not. Let's see, just going through our loot right now, seeing if anything is an upgrade before I sell. Wow. 80% damage bonus to pets. Our current one has +6 to the lifespan of Primal Spirit, though. That is pretty solid. I don't think I'm gonna replace that because it has more uptime on our massive, massive damage dealing beast. Uh, 370 armor. Gain vitality resist, lose some Ellie resist. Our vitality risk is almost capped. Probably not worth it. No, probably not worth it. There's like a target dummy to my left, and one of my Wind Devils is hitting it with lightning every couple seconds. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the snow area. It's here. You have plenty of upgrades, but you're selling them because they don't say plus anything to pets? No. You are projecting. That's not true. I am looking at plus pet damage, plus all damage, plus LE damage, plus fire, plus lightning, plus physical. Any of those are a buff. But the thing is if you're already at like, let's say 300% pet damage, getting 20 more is not going to be as big of an improvement as getting 20% more to your damage if you don't have many modifiers. So I'm trying to kind of balance it out. But right now, I would say, like, if my Primal Spirit is available, my damage output is like 80% pets, 20% mortars. If the Primal Spirit's on cooldown, then it's closer to 50-50. Like, the Primal Spirit frequently one-shots things before the mortars hit the ground. See, right now the Primal Spirit's not up, so the mortars are getting some time to do damage. How far are you from getting Nemesis? Oh, the rep thing? That's like uber endgame, probably pretty far. Like with the so the end of the bar is Nemesis. And Ethereals is the faction that hates me the most, and we're here. Honestly, if I spawned a Nemesis boss right now, I'd probably get deleted. But by the time you've killed enough mobs to spawn Nemesis bosses, you're probably another 30 levels higher than this.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you?
Hey, Bertree. How's the expansion treating you? What's up, gamer? Good so far. I mean, we're still have not reached the new lands of the expansion, but we've already seen a lot of new items, the new talent tree, some new quality of life stuff, so I'm happy right now. If I am going to keep farming this spot for a little bit, this guy, he's ethereal, not a Yeti, not going to drop what we need, but he is like a named mob, so he's going to have better loot just for that reason. Another thing I just realized that I hadn't considered, there is a bit of strength in just the fact that that offhand adds a 4th Wind Devil. Because Wind Devil procs Scorpion Sting. More Wind Devils, more uptime on Scorpion Sting, which is a very hard-hitting ability that is continuing to level up. Yetis fighting ethereals. That's something that's always kind of cool in games, when different enemy factions of the player are not allied with each other, so you sometimes come across them fighting one another. Spirit, there we go. Nice. The totem spawned a bunch of random elites, and one of them was a Yeti, so we got a horn from it. Okay, let's say that circuit's done, and pop back in. And I know we got at least 1 horn that time, so we'll see what's on that. Are you playing the new class or something else? I see shaman stuff going on. Yeah, as it says in the stream title, I'm playing shaman / demolitionist right now. A combination I've never tried before. I looked at the new class; it didn't really appeal to me. It seems to be extremely solid, just not my flavor. Oathkeeper set. Has pet damage, I think it always has the electrocute damage, but it doesn't have lightning, fire, or Ellie, so my damage would go down taking this. Because my current offhand has 40% pet damage and 60% Ellie damage to the player. So that's worse than the one that we have in stash at the moment. I'm kind of, like, surprised by how many items have +3 to Primal Spirit. It's like a lot of them.
See you around.
Didn't even notice that, my bad. No problem. Yeah, right now we got the little shaman pet thing helping tank stuff for us. We got lightning bolts, and I'm also summoning mortars from the demo side, so it's raining fire and lightning. I am simultaneously the guy that asks you to not do forest fires and the guy that starts the forest fires. Wow, I just saw a crit for 30k, 30,000 from the Primal Spirit tail attack. Mark, only I can do forest fires. Last time there was an elite right there, but I guess that's not every time. You ask more people to not start forest fires so that you can start more forest fires yourself? Yeah. Please, don't start forest fires. You're hogging them all! I'm running out of woods to burn. Who dat? Saling. Thank you, Saling. Appreciate the support. On that one. Is the San Diego Comic-Con going on right now? I have no idea. Oh, green item from a box. That is both outside and nowhere near me, so I don't know. Okay, no luck on that run. I think 2 more of these little routes that I'm doing and I'll get a level up. If I don't get one by then, I'll just keep going. Outside the horror? Outside? Isn't that where they pick up the garbage? That place is filthy. Why would you want to go out there? Bonuses to occultist and shaman spells. 97% increased elemental damage to player. Pets convert 33% of their physical damage into elemental damage. 97%. That's a lot. But we would lose out on other things. For example, it has no skill cooldown reduction, and we want that. That's almost double? It is almost double. This is the kind of game where if you stack just one stat high enough, you could have, like, you know, plus 800% to lightning damage by the end of it. You know, if you just go all in on one thing on every slot of your gear. Like, here, let's take a, where's the pet stats? What is that under? Defense? No. Physical. I currently got 150% fizz damage, which affects the mortar. Fire damage, we got plus 223% to fire damage, which affects the mortar. Pet, we currently have plus 387% to pet damage. So right now, bonuses to elemental damage are going to be a bigger deal than pet damage, because our pet damage is already so much higher.
I'll keep your stash safe.
And this is currently, it is a loss in LE damage going from plus 60 to plus 30. Sorry, plus 60 LE down to 30 burn. But it also is 28 LE, so combined, that's about 60 LE. So fire damage is about the same, but then it also has a massive 200% to electrocute damage. It has cooldown reduction. It does not have pet damage, but our pet damage is like over plus 300%, so losing plus 40 is not huge. And then it has the Wind Devil bonuses. Honestly, this one, it's not perfect, but it might just be worth using right now.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Which gives us 4 Wind Devils. And they don't stack, but it's more surface area and more attacks that can proc the debuffs. It also has Frostburn. I don't think I can use Frostburn right now. I don't think anything I do has Frostburn. Yeah, this does cold. It does electrocute, some physical. This over here does lightning and electrocute, but I don't think anything I do does Frostburn. But it's okay. It's still really solid. Okay. Let's... over here. Thought the devils did cold damage. Well, this upgraded the devils adds cold damage, but I don't see anything on Frostburn on it. Unless it's hidden. Oh no, wait, there was a bunch of, there's Yetis right here. At least a few of them. Oh, is that a shrine? Hell yeah. I didn't even recognize it until I clicked on it. Primal Spirit's expired, so damage output is lower right now. Alright, just got it back out. Named thing. Scorpion Sting rank 12. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see how counter sex. So we just got a devotion point. Put that right there. Some vitality resistance for both me and the pets. The next two The next 2 devotion points will be much more substantial. Just the next single point is going to be a 50% damage buff to pets, which will make up for what I lost swapping the offhand out. Oh my god, dude. The boss guy's like tweaking out. What was that called? Empowered Willie's Razor. Okay. Do mortars count as pets? No. The mortars on the Wind Devils scale with my stats. So, like, if I get boost to physical or fire damage, they will affect the mortars. Because the mortars is, like, half fire, half fizz. 211% cold damage on that horn. Yeah. But it boosted a whole ton of skills that I don't use, so... That's why I kind of just looked at it for just a second. Spirit. Kids aren't dying fast enough. Both my mortars out. And I'm just gonna wait a few seconds on Primal Spirit. Okay, there we go. Nice. Everyone's sorry I'm late, but I was on a date. Went well. Nice, Alex. When's the wedding? First dates is sometime between tomorrow and never.